Greetings! Welcome to Church of Real Talk. I am your host, Minister Robinson, and as always, so very excited that you are here. You know, it's really awesome because I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, I'm like, you know what? A month. We've been at this for a whole month. People are starting to see the value that we bring. Not only, I'm going to say this, even though it is a sanctuary for starseeds and chosen ones, I think it just brings value to the rest of the world. For people that just take a moment to tune in and say, hey, you know what? That kind of resonates with me. And I think that's what I'm going to be doing over the next couple of offerings. And this offering that we're going to talk about today is really no different than, what I just said. We're actually adding value. We're actually being of assistance to the rest of the populace. Isn't that what we're here to do anyway? So what I want to talk about today is, well, let me start off like this. We've all heard the saying, forgive and forget, okay? And back in the unenlightened, the unawakened days, I really held steadfast to the fact that I can only do one or the other. I can't do both. It's not in me. I cannot do both, okay? So it's either I forgive you, but I'm not going to forget the slight, okay? Or I forget it, but I'll never forgive you. As we grow older, as we gain knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, I came to the conclusion one day. I just woke up. I was like, you know what? You've got to really forgive these people and forget about it. So what we're going to do with this offering, as soon as I get started, okay, we're going to go ahead and talk about different ways that we can forgive and forget. Why it's so important, not only for the populace at large, but for chosen ones and starseeds to actually take on the whole mindset of, you know what, I ain't got time for this, okay? I really don't have time for this. And we're just going to have a conversation about, the role that mindfulness and staying in the present actually plays. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. All right, let's get started with this offering, forgive and forget, or basically forgiveness, okay? Just to shorten it. Whatever the title says, that's what the title says. But we're going to shorten this right now to just forgiveness. See, the reason why we have to take on the attitude of being forgiving or being able to actually give forgiveness is because you're the one in pain. Honestly, it's you. It's you. Whoever screwed you over or did something wrong to you or stabbed you in the back, they've gone on with their life. This is you holding on to all of this anger and bitterness and being upset and I'm going to get them back and they've got to pay for what they did to me. That's you. I can guarantee that these people have gone on with their lives. They don't give a second thought to what they did to you. How they got busted. It doesn't really matter. They're going on with their life. You, on the other hand, are not. In fact, the only time they remember it is when you call them up or bump into them and remind them with much, vigor that they screwed you over. Like, yeah, I did screw them over. Wow, I haven't thought about that in years. The reason why it's so important that we start forgiving people and start forgetting about the trespasses and the stabs and the slights is because the reason why it weighs down so heavily on us, and this is going to resonate with so many of you, is because it's not the stranger that's doing it to you. It's not the stranger that's screwing you over. It's not the person that you don't even know their first name that's trying to get in the way and sabotage what you're doing. Those people we tend not to care about. It's always the ones that are close to us or we have an emotional attachment to. I'm talking about the brothers, the sisters, the aunts, the uncles, the cousins, the husbands, the wives, the boyfriends, the girlfriends. These are all people that we have an attachment to. So yes, it stings. It stings when we uncover their little nefarious plot. A lot of people, I've actually gone through this, and I'm going to be transparent. A lot of people go through this with divorces. Everybody's trying to get their fair share of the pie, and no matter who or how they have to throw people under the bus, they will do it. They will do it. And I went through this, and the reason why I had to take away that whole either I forgive or I forget, and then say, I've got to start just forgiving and forgetting and making that like a combo meal. Okay? Because what happened was I felt that I was did wrong. I felt that this person needed to pay for what they did. I felt that, hey, no matter what, I was loyal. I was true blue. I did what I was supposed to do. Why would they do this to me? And I came to realize, I was like, this is essentially like going to the gym every day, deciding to take vacation, say I'm going to fly out to Vegas, and saying, hey, I don't want to miss working out, so I'm going to pack all these weights in this bag and take it on the flight with me. Who does that? Who does that? It's stupid. But that's essentially what we do when we hang on to grudges and anger. Yes, this is made for all involved. This is made for the populace in general. But I'm going to tell you, as chosen ones and star seeds, anger is really not a good emotion to nurture. I get it. We go through a lot in life. Just being human beings. And then we get this whole, you got a job description thing, thrown upon our heads. It's hard. But you make it harder by holding on to negative emotions that you already know serve no purpose and serve you no good. All of these people that have slighted you, that have harmed you, have done all these backstabbing, throwing darts thing, my favorite, all this stuff. If you're angry with them, if you're holding a grudge, you are dimming your own light. Because every time you replay how you confronted them, you replay how you busted them, you replay the confrontation that happened right after, what else are you thinking about? How can you be of assistance when your brain is on fire, seething with anger at this person? There's this thing called mindfulness. And my interpretation of that is that you are mindful of what is going on in your freaking mind. See, because you have the control, you have the capability to actually put a dead halt to all of these thoughts that are serving you no good. You can take a moment to analyze, why am I feeling this way? Yes, I get it. So what? It hurt, man. That really, really hurt. Yes, it did hurt. But as I've said before, pain is one of those transitional things. It goes away. I was divorced over 10 years. I don't even remember the day because I really don't think about it that much. I was divorced over a decade ago. Okay? Could you imagine what I could have accomplished in the 2 or 3 years that I was completely bitter? Where I had to realize, hey, stop being bitter and just do better. Yeah, I'll admit it. There was a point where it's like, I'm doing this because I'm going to show you what a great person that I am. Yeah, that soon transitioned over to, I'm really a great person. See, when you take the other people out of the equation by forgiving and forgetting, you find that you can concentrate and focus. It's akin to driving 20 miles down the road the wrong way, expecting to get to your destination quicker. If you just go the right way, you'll get to your destination quicker. The 20 miles that you just took, you just wasted gas, time, and everything else. When we look at these situations, when we look at these people that we feel have done me wrong, I'm going to tell you something. They didn't do you wrong. They took what was available to them to make themselves feel better. End of story. If you got thrown under the bus because of that, oh well. At the end of the day, they felt better. In a sense, you were of assistance. But then you stopped being of assistance. We watch these sitcoms, movies, TV shows, whatever, where they talk about, oh my God, she still thinks about me. She still talks about me. Oh my God, he still thinks about me. He still talks about me. That's the thing. They have moved on. They don't care anymore. They did what was necessary to make themselves feel better at the time. Now back to mindfulness. Okay? You've got to get to the point where you have to examine why you are feeling a certain way. Okay? As soon as the thought pops up in your head, you need to sit up there, put the mental couch up, put your legs up and say, why do I feel this way? What am I getting accomplished by feeling this way? How can I stop feeling this way? And you have to psychoanalyze these feelings and emotions. Oh, they're valid. They're valid in your mind. They're not valid. It's not a fact. Can't go to school, go to the school library, take out a book and say, oh, this is a fact. You can't do that. Because this is factual. The pain that you are reliving, the feelings of being turned on are living no place else but in your mind. We have to stop these thoughts now. As chosen ones especially, again, we adhere to a higher standard. You are much better than this. People are going to be doing people wrong until the end of time. It's going to happen. There's going to be business dealings that's going to go sideways. There's going to be relationships that will go sideways. There will be all of these things in your life that will go sideways. And I'm not talking about trials and tribulations. Yes, some of them I'm not so great that I cannot say that the universe did not give me this trial to get through. To tell me that, hey, okay, you finally freaking get it, huh, buddy? You finally understand what I've been trying to tell you for years. It takes very little effort to become bitter. It takes very little effort to become angry. It takes absolutely very little effort to tag into negative emotions. But if you're trying to do something, anything of value, anything that you want, I've said this so many times, you will find that it will take work. It will take effort. Mindfulness takes work. It takes effort. It's not something you just say, oh, okay, I'm happy. I solved that one. That's real quick. Not for baggage that you've been carrying around for years. You know, and another thing, I have to be honest with you, this is how I learned, I guess, a little bit quicker of how to deal with all of this excess baggage, where I could actually just be like, I'm not carrying this no more, and just throw it away, throw it in the dumpster. I can't carry this. There's no reason for me to carry this anymore. And throw it in the dumpster. And then after a while, I'm just walking around with a backpack. I'm good. Yeah, I got a few things that I need to take care of. Again, I'm a human being. But it's not the load that I was carrying. I look like the damn bellhop in the hotel. Carrying all of these bad emotions and bad feelings because people did me wrong. You have to begin to live in the present. Not in the past. Not in the future, because right now there's somebody saying, yeah, but I'm going to make them pay for what they did to me. No, you have to live in the present. Now is the time. Everything begins from now. It doesn't begin there, and it doesn't begin there. It begins now. You have to take on, you've got to make a choice. You've got to make a choice of, are you getting tired of carrying all this stuff around, or are you just going to let it go? Are you going to forgive and forget? Now, there are ways to forgive and forget, if only to make yourself better, if only to make yourself bigger, better, faster, stronger. And one of those ways, and it has worked for me, just try this. You have someone that has pissed you off. You are so very upset. They screwed you over. They screwed up your business. They screwed up the relationship that you worked so hard to make sure it lasted forever. They've done all this stuff to you. What you do is, you get a piece of paper. Well, In some cases, you might need a whole tablet, like a book, or like a, what do you call those things, like a legal tablet? But you get your legal tablet, you get a pen, and you sit down and you're going to write this person a letter explaining all of the reasons why you feel the way that you feel right now. Tell them, just put it all down there. Put it all down and let them know. And when you get to the very end of that letter, you tell them, after all that has been done, I just know that I forgive you, and that's it. And sign your name. Now, you've got two choices, and it works either way. I've actually done both ways. It works either way. You can take that letter or the whole, I guess, legal tablet or legal pad and put it inside of an envelope, write this person's address down, and send it to them. Or you can take it, write that person, get an envelope or whatever you got to get, write that person's name and address, seal it, don't put a stamp on it, and put it up in your closet. Just put it up in your closet, because the act of finally getting all of this emotion out of you helps you move forward to living in the present. Now, as starseeds and chosen one, and general human beings, period, okay, I'm going to tell you something that you can't deny. When you are focused on something that needs for you to forgive that person, what the hell else are you getting done? What the hell else are you thinking about? Because I guess scientifically, you can't keep a happy thought and an angry thought in your mind at the same time. You can't be focused on doing good if you're focused on what evil was done to you. Again, I'll tell you this until the cows come home. People have been doing effed up stuff to other people since the beginning of freaking time. This is the reason why chosen ones and starseeds are here. Once we master how to begin to forgive people. And again, I have to be transparent with you. Just because I have minister in front of my name doesn't mean that I don't go through it too. There are times that I have to sit down and ask myself, why are you feeling this way? You already know that this person is just doing what they do to make themselves feel better. Why are you dragging yourself into picking up more luggage? You've dropped this luggage off city by city, state by state. You've gotten rid of it. Why are you trying to pick up more? It's crazy, but it takes work. Everything that's worth having actually takes a little bit of work and effort. And with that being said, we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to jump right back into forgiveness.
Are you seeking truth in a world filled with noise? Yearning for guidance on your spiritual journey? Welcome to the Church of Real Talk. Hosted by Minister Robinson and guided by Amaris, where authenticity reigns supreme and wisdom is our compass. Join us as we dive deep into the heart of spirituality, uncovering universal truths and unlocking the secrets of the soul. With thought-provoking discussions, inspiring insights, and practical guidance, we're here to support you on your path to enlightenment. Subscribe now and join our community of truth seekers and spiritual warriors. Together, let's embark on a journey of self-discovery, empowerment, and transformation. The Church of Real Talk, where every voice is heard and every soul is uplifted. Visit our channel today and start your journey to spiritual awakening. Dare to discover the truth within. Subscribe now.
All right, we are back. And you know what? I just want to stop for 1 second. We got a few new subscribers, and I want to thank you so much. I see a lot of comments on my shorts, and I see a lot of the thumbs up thing. I really hope that you can take time to just comment on these offerings and let me know that I'm actually being of assistance. Again, I'm looking forward to the fact that once we hit our goal, I think it's 300 of subscribers, we can start going live every Sunday at 9 p.m. Nope, 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Our next offer, I'm going to tell you, I got a special guest. I had to rope them into coming and talking about something that they're actually an expert at, and that they have actually taught me a lot about this subject. I'm going to keep it a little secret. She is my partner. I'm not going to lie. But, again, you worry more about the message than you do the messenger, okay? And that's always important. And I think we learned that in 300. Oh, well. But, see, I'm a movie buff for real. But, like I said, this whole forgiveness thing will find you becoming a better person, okay? It shows a certain amount of growth if you can forgive people for their trespass. Now, don't, as the kids say, don't get it twisted. You don't have to be all up in this person's face. You don't have to invite this person over for dinner. You don't even have to call these people. But for your inner well-being, for your inner peace, you've got to start forgiving people that trespass upon you and do you wrong. There's a saying, let it go and let God. I happen to say, let it go and let the universe. Okay? And that's what it really all boils down to. There's things in place in this reality to take care of all of these situations. Called karma. Love it. Love karma. Karma will actually, as long as you know and understand, and the golden rule, karma, whatever you believe in, whatever, religion that you belong to, whether you belong to the universe or you have a high power, the golden rule is built into all of these religious texts. Okay? Treat others as you would have them treat you. Which means try not to stab people in the back. Try not to purposely hurt people. Try not to do wrong. Just basic instructions. Karma has a strange way of, if you believe that karma will take care, or your higher power will take care of any wrongs or trespasses that are done against you, it actually makes it easier for you to forgive these people. Pray. Don't pray against them. Okay? I'm not saying pray, oh, please, make sure that this person has the worst life ever because of what they did to me. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Pray that you have the strength to forgive this person. That you have the strength to move forward with your life as they are doing. We have to get out of this, and once again, the demon that we all live with, ego. Not everybody has to pay. And honestly, that's really not up to you. Again, I think I said it 6 times since I've started this. People have been doing people wrong since the beginning of time, and I don't think it's ever going to stop. So let God and let the universe handle it. Let karma do her job. This is what she's been doing it for eons. Let her do what she does. If karma has been voted as the gatekeeper of keeping balance and bringing judgment, why are you doing it? We need to be the best possible versions of ourselves that we can be. Nothing more, nothing less. And holding on to anger and bad feelings and animosity and all of these things doesn't make you a better person. Again, you don't have to go out there and kiss these people's butts. You don't have to be up in their faces. This is for you, not for them. This is for you to become better at what it is that you do. To keep your mind focused on the prize. You are a star seed, you're a chosen one. For real, you want to let somebody else bring your vibration down because of something that they did only for the purpose of making themselves feel better? I keep on telling you, your higher power and the universe needs the best damn foot soldiers out there pounding the pavement, making things right. That is what they need. And you worrying about what somebody said and what somebody did and how you're going to get them back doesn't help the situation. It doesn't make you a great foot soldier. It doesn't. There is so much going on in the world that you need to get out there and fix. And the fact that you caught this person in this person's face talking about you, does it change the way the rest of the world is going forward? Does it change the price of tea? Does it make inflation go away? Does it feed starving kids in a third world country? We need to keep our focus. And that's why I had to give this offering, because I remember how I felt when I wasn't keeping focus, when I was worried about somebody has to pay. How dare they do that to me? How dare they think that they will get away with that? And for those, I'm going to say grand total of 3 years, I got absolutely nothing done at all whatsoever. That, at the bare minimum, should explain to you the reason why you need to start forgiving and forgetting, or as I like to say, let it go and let the universe handle it. So, comments, always welcome. If you have any comments, if you're going through this, if you know you need more tips and hints on how to get past this, how to, as I did, drop off luggage in different areas of the world so it doesn't bother me anymore, it can't track back to me, leave it in the comments. Go ahead and like the video, share it, subscribe it, all the usual YouTube stuff. I would be so appreciative. But the comments are more important. This is a sanctuary for chosen ones and star seeds. So if you need any assistance, or if I can be of assistance, please just go ahead and let me know. All right, with that being said, excited about the next offering. We actually have a guest. Definitely excited about the next offering. But you know what? I'm going to tell you something. And I'm going to tell you on purpose. Love you guys.
Welcome to the Church of Real Talk, where seekers embrace their calling as chosen ones guided by the universe. In a world filled with noise and distractions, we offer a sanctuary, a place to pause, reflect, and awaken to your true potential. Join us on a journey of self-discovery and transformation as we explore the depths of spirituality, consciousness, and the mysteries of existence. From understanding the power of synchronicities to embracing your innate gifts and abilities, we offer practical wisdom and spiritual insights to help you navigate the path of the chosen one with grace and clarity. Whether you're just beginning to awaken to your potential or seeking guidance on your next steps, our channel is here to support you every step of the way. Together, let's uncover the secrets of the soul, embrace our true calling, and radiate love and light into the world. Welcome to the Church of Real Talk, a sanctuary where authenticity meets enlightenment, and every soul is honored on its sacred journey.